Hey Gear Seekers, I'm Nick. Today's video is a cautionary tale about just because you can do something doesn't mean you necessarily should do something. In this video, I'm going to fit some really big things into some really small things. So without further ado, roll the intro. Now this build, ladies and gentlemen, is again a lesson in jamming really large things into very, very small things with the Phanteks P300A RGB. Now, the Phanteks site says, hey, this case supports EATX motherboards. I wanted to see if this was actually true. So without further ado, I think it's time to do a build. What do you think? Do you think it's time to do a build? I think I'm ready. I hope you are too. There's only one problem with this build. We don't actually have a case for it, so I guess we better leave the house, go to M-Wave and go and grab a case. Let's do that. Oh, here we are. We're at M-Wave, rolling up. Hello, sir.
Hello.
That's a case, that's the one we're using. What is it? It's a P300A. This is James. He's from M-Wave. Paid full price, like a regular human, right? Didn't we?
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course. Always.
Legend. All right. I guess we better go. Thanks, mate.
There you go. All
Thanks,
yours.
mate.
Shake, shake.
See you, mate. Okay, now we can build. ladies and gents. I hope you enjoyed the build in the Phanteks P300A. What do you reckon, Claire? How strong am I?
Are you in focus?
Yeah,
okay.
Of course I'm in focus. That was pretty good. Wow, it's blue. If I was green, I would die. If I was green, I would die. I'm trying to be really weird today and it's working.
I don't understand.
Speaking of really weird things, Claire, are you ready?
No.
Do you not understand?
No.
Well, you're about to understand the thermals of this thing because what you're seeing on your screen right now, molto bene. Very, very good thermals for this little thing. Look at it go, go you good thing, go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, gentlemen. All right, ladies and gentlemen, because I'm so fresh. Fresh. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the parts. The CPU is the AMD Ryzen Intel Core i9 11 5800-9X.
TI.
Look at the reflection of me in the H1. I'm in a funny mirror. Hey guys, hey guys. It's like a real life Instagram filter. Can we get serious now? The CPU is the Intel Core i9 11900K. To cool the 11900K, we use the Scythe Mugen 5 Black Edition with a bunch of RGB fans, which we'll come back to in a moment. The motherboard is the Gigabyte Z590 AORUS Extreme. It's very extreme. Yes, it's in the name. The RAM is 32 gigs of Corsair Dominator Platinum RGB at 3600 megahertz. All of the fans are the Deep Cool CF120 RGB Plus. We've used these maybe once or twice before, and I figured that it would go quite nice with this blue color scheme. We haven't done anything that is just straight blue in about 3 years or something like that. The GPU is the Gigabyte Radeon RX 6800 XT Gaming OC. Stick around till a little bit later because I want to talk about this GPU a little bit more too. Do it. Trust me. Watch. Keep watching. And lastly, the case is the Phanteks P300A, kindly supplied by M-Wave. They hooked us up with the case today. We went around and I sent them a message. I'm like, hey guys, I need to buy this case today. And they were like, okay, we've got one. Come in, pay the money, and we'll give you the case. And then I did that, and now we have the P300A. Right, now I wanted to chat a little bit about this build. In the opening monologue, I kind of said this is a cautionary tale about just because something can fit, doesn't mean you should actually make it fit. And here's the story with this, right? So on Phanteks' website, they say that the P300A supports EATX up to 275 millimeters long. Now this board is 270, not 275. However, this board in particular uses one of those right-angled power connectors, and everything is basically on the right-hand edge of the board. Now this makes it difficult to plug things in. So if you're wanting to know if you can fit this board in, obviously it can fit in, but one thing I didn't show in the video is I needed to use my trusty old friend. This is my friend. Why does my friend make me look like an idiot? Why are my friends like this? Here's what happens every single time my friend comes to visit. Dr. Tinsnip. Dr. Tinsnip came out to cut out a little bar that was on the back of the case where that 24-pin power connector goes. So I removed a bit of metal to make this motherboard fit. So to answer the question that nobody asked, can the Z590 AORUS Extreme fit in the P300A? The answer is, if you take a visit to Dr. Tinsnip. And that's just about going to do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, special thanks to M-Wave for helping me get my hands on this case. Oh, man, we actually have run out of cases, and that's the truth. I was like, starting to do this build today, I was like, oh, you know, I want to build like something relatively small, see if we've got like a smallish case that will do EATX. And I'm like, I swear we had a P300A, but we actually just never got one. So we had to buy one, which is fine, there's no problem. We do buy cases quite a bit, but like I mentioned in a bunch of our other videos, we have given away almost every single case that we own now. This is just one of those builds that I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna make it fit, let's see if we can make it happen. And it technically did, but yeah, don't try this at home unless you're comfortable with cutting your own cases to pieces. Okay, now, we are at the end of the video and I wanted to chat to you guys about something. Do you see this GPU, this 6800 XT that is sitting inside of this case? Well, because I'm a nice guy and we've been doing this because of the crazy silicon shortage going on in the world, you can own this GPU. It can be all yours if you stuck around to this part of the video. All you need to do is click the link in the description to enter the giveaway for this GPU. Pretty straightforward stuff. Now, as usual, please don't blow up our social media when the giveaway ends and says, who won and all this blah, blah, blah. Like, guys, it's annoying. Just don't do that. Also, if you comment on this video saying, oh, you know, like, I need this GPU, like, I deserve to win and all this stuff. It's not how it works. Just click the link in the description and away you go. Bob's your uncle. You can own your very own 6800 XT and you can play all of the games at 4K as well. And there we go. Are we good, Claire? Are we good? Okay, I said PC Part Pickle is. We make the music. You want to go early access, Patreon, and Float Plane in the respective order of whatever I just said. And that's just about going to do it. Good luck, my lovely human friends. And yeah, we'll see you next time. But it's time to engage cinematic mode. And I'm out of here. This was a weird day and a weird build. Yep.